Hello and welcome to the Geeky and the Nerd channel. This is going to be our first video. I'm Geeky, my brother's Nerd. I shall be reviewing Lego. My brother shall be reviewing watches or pens and such. So this is our very first video, and I am doing it. So woohoo! It's kind of a big deal. Hopefully, the very first set that we're going to be reviewing is a new set from Wave 2 of The Hobbit. Desolation of Smaug. Well, wave 1 of Desolation of Smaug, wave 2 of the whole Hobbit franchise. It's the Mirkwood Elf army. Now, this wasn't actually a scene in the Hobbit movie. Thranduil never fought. You don't get to see him fighting. I'm guessing this is just kind of like a builder for like one of the sets where you buy several of them to put them together and make a bigger version of it. So yeah, we're going to be starting with the actual set first. So build it in two pieces. The first bit you build, if I can remember correct, is this. It's kind of like a small tree area. It's fun enough to build. I wouldn't exactly say it's the most fun I've had ever building a Lego set. You don't really have a lot of fun building the Lego set. You really want to finish it so that you can play with it. So there's not a lot with it. I've lost a few of the bricks and added my own little features to it. From the outside you can't see anything different, although on the inside I've lost a barrel that had just a few studs, one stud and a diamond, so nothing big. I'll get onto the features once I cover both sides. This is the walls of the fort. It's kind of disguised, not as disguised as a tree. You will see why I say that in a while when I talk about the features. If you want, you could put the walls like that, or that, or that. It comes with two shields. They're new. Haven't seen them before in any Lego set. I'll click them back in, just right there. So we'll put those two back together, and we'll get onto the actual features of the set. Well, the first there's not a lot of features on this side. The only feature on this side is a flick missile. So we'll just we'll get an orc. We'll stand him right there in front of it. We'll pull this back and we will launch it on. Oh, I hit the computer. So that's the only feature in that. This bit has two features. The first feature is that it turns, swivels on a kind of an octagon shape. Another bit is that octagonal shape, is that you put one of your elves up onto a little platform here, got a little space, and you've got a little brown smooth platform here. What you do is, I'll bring it back so I don't hit the camera. You put your thumb down on this and you just shove down and it fires. So that's basically everything for the actual set. We will get onto the minifigures now. We'll just get that set out of the way. Now I'm going to cover the orcs first, since you get them in a lot of sets, so they're not really important. This is the Gundabad orc, a different version of the orc that you got in the first wave of the Hobbit series. He's got kind of printing like the Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings, like the Hand of Sauron. Sorry, the Hand of Saruman. He's got some printing. He's got like a lot of bones on his shirt. Not a lot of printing on the legs. An okay amount of printing, and a fair decent amount of piece of printing on the back spine, kind of a thing. More bones. The other orc that you get, the only difference with this one is the shoulder pads. They're just spiky. That's nothing important. You get a warg with it. It's like the warg you saw in the I can't remember what it was called. It was a tree set where you got two wargs. His head moves up and down. It's adjustable, up and down. Adjustable jaw, and a saddle. It's the saddle you use for horses as well. You stick your orc on the back there, and you can just get a weapon. This is one of the weapons that are in it, and you just stick it on the back there. Now, so that's it for the dark side. The next side is the elves. They're not really good or bad. They're neutral. They don't like people coming into their home. So yeah, that's basically it. Elf's got very nice printing on his chest. Okay amount of printing on the legs, and can't see it from here. But good amount of printing on the back, which is where you've got the head, which is kind of thin eyebrows and frowning, thin eyebrows and a war face, and a green hood. I don't think you've seen a green hood before. I think that's a new kind of model of thing, unless you saw it in Star Wars. You can see anything in Star Wars. This is the quiver, the elves' quiver. I would like to see, it's the same as any quiver you'd get. I'd like to see maybe 2 types of quivers, kind of a variety, but this is okay, this is good. So we'll move them out of the way. I don't want to go over the other elf because he's exactly the same. Next we've got King of the Elves, Thranduil. He's the only exclusive character to the set. You might be saying that the elves are exclusive, they're not. You're able to get them in the poly bag. Can't remember what it was called. I think it was Elfguard or Elfwatch or something. This is Thranduil. He's got his little crown on the head. The head is plastic. Long blonde hair. His elvish ears are in the hair. Thick eyebrows, funny face, angry face. He's got the red cape. Nothing special about that. And his body. He's got kind of like a necklace. Kind of jewel encrusted shirt, an okay amount of printing on the legs, and just same jewel encrusted shirt on the back. So that is it for that set. I like the figures you got in it. I'm not really a big fan of the set. It's fun to play with. I'll give it that, but if I had to rate it, I'd rate it as 7. 7, which is okay. So what I did like was the figures. I'd like to see maybe a special kind of an orc with them, like an orc general, like Bolg. If you've seen the movie, I'd like to see him in the set because he attacked the elf place. So so this was the first video of Geeky and the Nerd. Please like and subscribe, and we will follow you and hope you watch our other videos. Thank you and goodbye.